Newcastle robber and gangster and all around a bad guy, Robbie Scott was on a one-man mission, and that was to take people's items by force, and when challenged he blinded the victim's dad. 21-year-old Robbie Scott had cornered the young adult and yanked a gold chain off the man's neck on the 5th of February 2023 on West Denton Way. Now the victim was face to face with a large blade pressed against skin. Robbie had promised to use it if he did not get the gold chain, and just like that the chain was taken. Robbie was such a menace that he did not venture to some faraway place in order to rob people. He did it in his own city of Newcastle. What's worse is the victim knew of Robbie Scott and his reputation. Now when the victim went home, he told his dad what happened, and understandably the dad was fuming. So he went to the scene in order to confront Robbie. Robbie and the victim's dad were arguing on Gorton Way, and the victim's dad told Robbie to hand over the gold chain. Now instead of agreeing, it's alleged that Robbie just laughed in his face. Now armed with a bottle, he then splashed the victim's dad's face with liquid. It caused serious damage to eyes, nose and mouth, to the point that the dad lost vision in one eye permanently. Now the dad had to undergo surgery and had to undergo 2 cornea transplants, and he still can't see out of the one eye. Now because Robbie knew police were looking for him, it was only a matter of time before he was caught, so Robbie turned himself in. When questioned, he did admit to having a blade and taking the gold chain off his victim's neck, and also having a bottle filled with corrosive substance and using it to permanently blind a person. Robbie was jailed for 10 years. In court, Robbie argued he lacked maturity and had ADHD and a difficult personal life. However, his sentence was later increased to 14 years when it was appealed. Robbie, as I said, was already known to police. He'd once booted a female police officer after he ended up in hospital for drinking and giving the officer a black eye and bruising. Does the crime match the sentence? Let me know. Stay safe.